film. Jonathan, where are we going?
What do we do?
Jonathan.
Here, honey, I invited me now.
Jonathan. Honey, how about answering me? John, would you tell him?
Harrington, don't answer your mother. Hey, baby Jen.
Jen, where are we going?
London.
London. Oh, that's
Going
good.
to Edie's.
Okay, Daddy.
Can you see me now, honey? I got the
can.
light right here.
Yeah, we got a spotlight on that head of yours.
I have a nice Diet Coke, honey.
Oh,
Coke,
yeah.
Diet Pepsi, sorry. Honey, we're on our way to London on Virgin Atlantic. It's Tuesday, December 30th, the
Yeah.
day before New Year's Eve. Rachel Monkey's coming. She thinks she's going to sit with Daddy in first class. Should we do standby first class? honey?
Yeah.
We'll see. There's
Oh, Rachel.
waving.
Whoop, there she is. Hi, pretty girl.
Mommy, we saw Johnny Baker the other day. Can you believe it? He was at his grandma's house being a devil.
Really?
Yeah.
Jump fast.
And let's see, we closed 600 loans this month, so that was pretty good. 610 maybe, 615.
Good.
Patriots are in the playoffs. In fact,
And
I bought a
where?
bunch of playoff tickets for the company today.
And we're going.
They're $350 a piece.
I know.
Daddy, I want to go.
You want to go to the Patriots playoffs? Johnny,
Jonathan will go to the Patriots?
Yep.
Well, we got him to talk about that. Did you tell Emily that you were going to be gone for a whole week and that you wouldn't be at a computer to email her?
Yep.
Okay.
I just used Jonathan's instant messenger, Mommy. I told her to go to Hades.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the
Bye.
Logan airport. Fly to-
Hi.
Bye.
Next
Okay.
stop, Big Ben.
Big Ben.
Okay, well, do what you have to. We're moving Michael Severance over now into originating. Jill's switching over in the next day or two.
Manual focus. I don't know why it says manual focus.
Okay.
But anyways,
yeah,
we're at the
anybody
airport.
you need there, Mark. Don't keep yourself, especially with Jill gone now. So staff up whatever you need there. In fact, put one at more than whatever you think you need. Add one to it. Okay, so we don't fall behind whatsoever on that. Get as much cash back as. Where'd you go? Oh, you came to my house last year. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Don't you remember, honey, what I did?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, well listen, you take care of yourself, and I'll talk to you either tomorrow or the day after. Take it easy. Yeah, I'll check my voicemail every day. So if you ever need anything, just leave it on my voicemail too. Yeah. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep trimming.
Okay, come on, guys. We're ready to go.
Okay, sounds good. You take care. You know, funny little cars here.
Look at those taxi cabs. They're like old-fashioned, aren't they? They look old-fashioned. Maybe they look.
Look at all the cars. All the cars look different.
Mm.
Oh, no.
The health club and the pool. It's pretty cool. Looks pretty neat. And the workout room. Thank you. And the equipment. Where we go? Yeah. December 31st is Little Rachie. We're in London at Nobu, London. We went to Nobu's in Malibu, California. Jonathan, what are you ordering?
Tuna and fresh salmon roll.
Daddy, what are you ordering? Hot sake? Cold sake? Nobu's. They're getting ready for a big evening. There we go.
Jen's gonna have my tea today.
Good morning.
Have tea?
Good morning.
What year is it?
2004.
Happy New Year.
It is not. It's 2003, silly.
2004.
Daddy, Jonathan and I stayed up. And we heard the fireworks and we watched them on TV.
Did the phone ring in the middle of the night?
Yes, it did.
Mine, Jonathan.
I don't know. It was the desk they screwed up or something.
No.
Whatever. Because I said, hello. And it was
It's a
the,
little rainy out. Scotland had to cancel their
I know.
big celebration.
Jen, please put your knee down. How do you like the piano player? She's not awake yet. You have to realize that it's what time at home right now? 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah, 6 o'clock.
and it's 1 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's
12.
12:30.
Okay, so it's 6:30 at home.
Well, hey, honey, you know how long the hands are in Big Bend? 16 feet long.
Wow. We're going there this morning. We're going to see the Big Ben, and there's a parade, and it's right on the Thames River.
Each minute space is 12 inches across.
Wow. That's a Big Ben.
12 inches?
The hands on Big Ben, the clock are 16 feet.
Oh my
16 feet. Wow. And Jonathan, believe me, I'm not sleeping with you ever again. You are like all over the place.
God. Yeah.
All over. Okay, we're enjoying cappuccino
I did all of that.
and coffee and a $10 sandwich for Rachel.
$10?
$10
How about a 20?
for the sandwich? 20, sorry, $20. Oh well, that's life. New Year kiss. Look at the architecture. Go up on the building first.
The only chimney sweep. Honey, Welsh Rabbit. That's Welsh Rabbit. Boy, now that's a window. Hey, honey, that's a window. Wow. The woman who pays £6,000 for a haircut. I'd say that's somebody with too much money.
6,000.
Hey, why don't you do our jacuzzi? Avoid these crowds.
Land Rover. John, we're going towards the parade.
Yeah.
This is where the parade
Let's
is.
Avoid
Well, you can go on the other side
yeah,
if you
let's
want.
cross.
Cross, guys. Come on, Rach.
Swimming.
What?
Come on.
The telephone booth. I know.
I can't get my pancakes.
Ah! I want my popcorn.
Hey guys, get in the telephone booth.
All right.
All right, everybody in the telephone booth. Come on,
Okay.
in the
honey.
telephone booth. Jonathan in the telephone booth. Jen in the telephone booth. Go ahead, we're gonna see if we fit. Let's go. You know what?
Okay, let's go. Susan, let's not make this tape too boring now, okay?
Whatever you say, honey. Look at you. Look. Everybody's having a good time. Oh, the clowns. Hi. Happy New Year. Woo. Okay. Hey, you went back to the North Pole, Santa.
If your stuff is in the
Bye.
make sure you
See you next year.
You like that? You like that one, didn't you? Do you like that, did you? Put it there. He peed over the Lord now.
Oh my. Come on, girls.
Okay, honey, shut up.
Wow. Coming. All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Okay.
Okay, let's go this way. Woo!
It's the best place to watch the parade, right?
I know. What to do? Zoom in, John? Hi, handsome. So beautiful.
Look at that view there, right?
Take a look at the view. You're looking straight down in the parade. And look at all the statues, honey. And we're headed to Big Ben. And here we got Keith and who's the other one? The Renee. Keith and Renee.
Renee, the naughty girl.
Oh boy. Hey, look at the puppy guys. Jen. Hi there. Cutie! Oh my goodness! Hi, how cute you are! Oh, how old? About 6 weeks?
12 weeks.
12 weeks? Oh, adorable! What a way to start it! There's the Ferris wheel, and last night the fireworks went off of that. We were watching on TV, Jonathan and I, and we welcomed the new year. Yes, yes. This is the way to Big Ben. This is the way to the water, the Thames. Absolutely beautiful. There they are, battling as usual. Just wonderful. Okay, statues and buildings and architecture, just absolutely gorgeous, John. Let's see if we can make them laugh. Watch out, John. She's filming. Say Happy New Year. Now, let's see if you can make them laugh. Go ahead, Jonathan. Make them laugh. Stay on the outside. Well, you made him talk. Yeah. I love his boots. Look at. Ah, and I love the coat. Okay, Happy New Year. Bye. Let's go, guys. Okay. Beautiful. You think that's 16 feet on those hands?
Big Bob. Big Bob.
Where are you from?
Yes, we are. Boston area.
Oh, right. So you know New York then, don't you? 'Cause my daughter lives there.
Yeah.
I've been to New England,
New England? Well, that's us. Yeah.
Vermont.
Vermont? Yes, we have a house. We own a house in Stowe, Vermont.
Oh,
We go
right.
skiing.
Yeah, that's right. That's why we
This is where Tony Blair lives.
Search point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's number 10. He's one of those houses right in there.
Yeah. Where'd our children go?
10 Downing Street. That's the world's biggest split.
Yeah.
Not running today.
Ah, that is where Tony Blair was the president.
He's Prime Minister. Awesome.
That's normally a Ferris wheel. Huh?
Yeah.
It's really hot.
Look at the architecture. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. No, they don't.
You get closer to the White House than you can to this building.
Get in the White House.
Okay. I'll stop filming before Daddy yells at me. Sign. Absolutely beautiful. What do we got, honey?
King Charles Street.
King's Charles Street.
Museum.
Westminster Abbey, honey. Public toilets, that's me. I gotta go.
Okay.
Cabinet War Rooms.
You can see the
Princess
top of Big Ben to your
Di.
left.
Princess
And to your left.
Di's Wales Memorial
Yeah,
Walk.
we can read it. There you go. Hang to your left, you'll see the top of Big Ben. You can't
Oh
quite see the
yeah.
clock.
Okay, let's go, guys.
Okay, shut it down.
All right. Here's the underground.
We'll take the underground back, honey, later.
There
when
it
we're
is.
done.
Look. Look.
Yeah,
Oh, and
there it
it's
is.
ringing.
Look, 2:30.
2:30 exactly.
There it is. You got it?
We're gonna move around. Yeah.
That's where you're going to.
It's Big Ben.
Big Bob.
Oh, honey.
Big Billy.
And look at the star on top of the tree. How
Big Buster.
beautiful. Yeah.
Okay, you want to go to the underground?
Sure.
We're not done walking yet. But you
No.
can body room.
All right, let's go. John, you want to, Jonathan, we're going to Ferris wheel, that big one?
There are people in there? People in those cars?
I don't think so. Yeah, very slowly.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it looks like a bicycle track.
They put the fireworks off that. Here's the river, honey.
Can we go on it, Dad?
Yeah, let's go on it.
No, no, God, come on.
Wanna go
Jonathan doesn't like heights.
It's moving.
Can I go on
Yeah, let's see how long
This
the wait
is
is.
Westminster Bridge.
That's what, Susan?
Westminster
Westminster Bridge.
Bridge.
That's the Parliament building.
2 minutes late. 2 minutes late.
Ah, it's a nice height.
Yeah.
Maybe we can pay the guy to go fast.
Ah, Daddy.
See the train.
Daddy, what do they call this Ferris wheel?
A Ferris wheel.
And what's the height of it? 300 feet, maybe?
About 1,000, Jonathan.
See Big Ben over there. As we get up there, we'll come around. It goes very slowly, doesn't it? And that says London Police, that boat down there. Okay. Hi, Jen.
Hey, honey, those kids look like they just came out of Mary Poppins.
Daddy, this is a big tower. Can you take the train?
Mary
I see a double decker.
Hey, Daddy. How high are we? How high are
Higher than Jonathan wants to be. Next car coming up. So we must be almost at the top, right, Jen? On our way down? Can't see too much.
Would it be cool?
So we at the top? We're at the top of the world. Almost at the top. Well, you can see the car below us. And that car is a little bit higher than us, so we're not at the top yet. We're almost there. John, you get Big Ben, because I can't go over here.
That was
Down. There's the ice rink. Rachel, don't do that, please. Yeah, we'll go ice skating.
I want to do it.
No, no. Hold on. Quiet, Jen. Where's Big Ben? There it is. It's Big Ben.
Okay, honey, you got about 2 hours to
I just wanted to get the icing. Jenny, Rachel, get over.
Park? Pizza in the park.
Okay,
Okay, honey.
Honey, we just had this wonderful pizza. What's the name of this place?
Pizza on the park, honey. Isn't it good?
Yeah, it was very good.
Pizza on the park. Let's see, where's it? Pizza on the park. London at night. Very good pizza. In fact, we even ordered pizza for dessert along with our banana split. Okay, time to walk back to our hotel, Le Meridien. The phone booth. Here, lock him in. Lock him in. Lock Harrington in. Get Harrington. Hey, Rachel looks like a little Mary Poppins girl. But they're locked in. Hey, no kissing in there.
Hi, Daddy.
Ooh, look at
We're
that
at
Guinness, honey.
the John Wilson Red Lion
That's a Guinness.
Pub. And it was built in 1752. And look at the glass.
It's owned by Michael Dodge.
It's all hand blown.
Hey, Harrington, where did we go today? Which one?
Biggest one?
What's the name of it?
Hamsley.
Susan.
Oh.
What's blinking here, Susan? Oh, the battery's dying?
Dad,
Okay.
take a look at this.
Oh, okay.
John.
Chips. Where's my Dover sole? There it is, Dover sole.
You're too close, John. It's not going to record.
Yes, it is. I'm reading it right now. Smarty pants. Okay, what are you having, Rachel?
I'm having bread right now.
Hello, Harrison. Nice Aston Martin. Morning, Rachel.
Hi.
How are you today? Oh, Le Meridien. Nice day. Meridian restaurant.
Where are we? We're on a double decker, honey.
It's freezing our butts off.
I know. It's a little cold. And the park over here. Rachie. Hi.
Hi.
You ready? Jonathan, you awake yet? No. Rawr.
Yeah, give Jen a couple of good punches. That'll
Honey,
wake you up.
cut those side
Daddy.
beams. Okay, we're on the big bus. The big bus of London.
Made of a beautiful white Italian marble, it was created by a gentleman called John Nash. Now, possibly some of you have heard of John Nash. If not, he was a very famous architect. And originally he created this arch to be the entrance to Buckingham Palace. However, Queen Victoria decided she didn't like it very much, and quite rightly so. Her royal carriage couldn't actually fit through the centre, so of course she would approach Buckingham Palace in her carriage, get as far as the arch, and she would then have to get out and walk inside, very undignified for the Queen. So being very angry about this, she did have it moved to a place of public execution, no less, which is just here on your right-hand
Oh,
side.
my.
This is the area known as Tyburn, and it's where 65,000 people have been executed
Oh my
over approximately
goodness.
6 centuries or so.
Beautiful architecture.
But of course, Mayfair is home to the rich and famous, and a lot of the rich and famous do come down here a fair bit. And that's because there's actually a rather interesting building coming up. It's over on the other side of the square, so when we get over there, I'll actually point it out to you. But you wouldn't be able to identify it because it's one of the only terracotta buildings, the sort of reddy browny materials that we have here in Berkeley Square. But it also has a green bit on the roof. If you're looking right ahead of you now at the end of the road on the left, you might already be able to see it. But if not, you'll definitely see it when we go past. Now this particular building is Nicky Clark's hair salon. Now you may very well have heard of Nicky Clark because he's a very famous hairdresser. And he doesn't really come into his salon anymore, unfortunately. He only really goes in when he's got his very big celebrity clients, because he doesn't need to come in day to day, having made an absolute fortune from his hair care products. But like I say, when he does have these big clients coming in, he will go into the salon, he'll do their hair up in the window. And if you wanted a recommendation, perhaps, of some of his work, you might take a look at some of the styles that Princess Diana used to wear. Now, she, of course, had some beautiful hairstyles, One of her most famous Nicky Clark styles was actually her 1981 bob haircut that she wore when she married Prince Charles. That, of course, was done by Nicky Clark. So if you fancy one of those, you may very well want to join Nicky Clark's waiting list. However, just to see Nicky Clark, you will have a minimum wait of 6 months. Then, depending on how drastic your haircut actually is, it's going to cost you between £300 and £600 just to get your haircut by Nicky Clark. So, as I'm sure you can imagine, we really are in the world of the rich and famous. A lot of them do their shopping round here as well, because it's famous for its celebrity boutiques and designer labels, and of course a few celebrity shoppers as well. Very good example of a celebrity shopper is of course Her Majesty the Queen. In fact, one of the Queen's very favourite shops is coming up on your left, a small black shop called Rigby and Peller. They are the Queen's biggest supporters. You'll find out why if you look in the window display just about to come up on your left hand side here. Because this, of course, is where Her Majesty buys her underwear at Rigby and Peller. Now to do to your right here, you've got Savile Row, the street home to the very famous Savile Row tailors. Now gentlemen, if you get your Portland stone, it comes from Dorset, and it's actually a condition for building on Regent Street. You won't be granted planning permission unless you agree to use this Portland stone. So the street looks very symmetrical as we go down here. But having said you've got your everyday high street shops here on Regent Street, of course there is an exception to every rule. And that's actually about to come up over on your left-hand side. Look out for Hamleys, a very famous toy store. Hold on to your children. 7 floors of toys, a child's heaven and a parent's hell. Started by William Hamley, who was a wooden toy maker back in the 1700s in Holborn, and he'll have a lot to answer for.
Will you like that?
Now, it was back in the early days of Hamley, shall we say, that they trialled a new children's game in the window, which originally didn't become very popular despite what the inventors thought. Now, it was thought perhaps this was because of the name of it, which wouldn't really appeal to children. The game was originally called Gossamer, but it only became very popular when they renamed it after the sound that the little white balls in the game made. And that's actually where ping pong was born, in the windows of Hamleys. It was one of the first games to be trialled in the windows there. Now, if anyone goes to the Londoners, and also a lot of the tourists, because it's home to all the theatres and the restaurants and things like that, just off Soho and Chinatown around here as well. And also just off Leicester Square, which is currently straight ahead of you, but we're not going to go down the street far enough to see it. Now, Leicester Square is actually the centre for nightlife in terms of the nightclubs that you'll find down there. So if you are a nightclubber, that's where you'll be headed this evening. But if not, you might still want to go down there after midday every single day, because you can actually get yourself half-price theatre tickets. Now, you can get them from the ticket booth. They're all legitimate. They're from a ticket booth called TKTS, an abbreviation of tickets, and they're being sold at half price because they're trying to fill up all the available seats that are left for this evening's performances. Tell you a bit about this one coming up ahead of you to the right. It's called Her Majesty's Theatre. Now, this is actually the only one to change its name with the sex of the monarch. So when Prince Charles becomes king, it will either become His Majesty's Theatre or perhaps the King's Theatre. We're not 100% sure which one it's going to be just yet. But you'll notice it's showing Phantom of the Opera. Now, this is actually one of the theatre shows for which you can get yourself a small discount on the top price tickets, which are normally about £30 to £40. You can get yourself a £7.50 discount on this on production of your Big Bus ticket, either at the venue itself at their box office or at our Big Bus and Royal Walk of London, but as I say, details in the brochure.
Here we go.
Now, this is Trafalgar Square we're in at the moment, all put up to commemorate the Battle of Trafalgar, which was a naval battle between the British and the French and the Spanish. Now, astonishingly enough, the British actually won. And we don't win things too often, and we're quite pleased about it, which is why we dedicated a whole square to winning. But we won primarily thanks to one particular gentleman, who, if you look above you on the left there, you'll be able to see it was, of course, Nelson. Now, Nelson was one of our greatest sailors. He first lost an eye in battle, but that didn't deter him. He then went on to lose an arm. And throughout all this, he had terrible seasickness, and he couldn't actually swim. But apart from all that, definitely one of our greatest sailors, which is why he's got his very own column there. To give you an idea about the size of the column, the statue of Nelson alone, which stands on the top of it there, is about 17 feet high, which is more than 3 times his normal height. So of course you can only imagine the size of the column. The sort of square black plaques on the bottom of the column there are also quite interesting. And this is because they're actually made of melted down French cannon. Just to add a bit of insult to injury, because as you might remember, we beat the French and the Spanish in the Battle of Trafalgar. Now over to the corner there on the left, you've got St Martin in the Fields Church, which is the parish church of Buckingham Palace, where a number of royal babies have been baptised. Also where memorial services were held for Lady Linda McCartney, the comedian Benny Hill, and the actor John Ball, who played Inspector Morse.
The lion.
Also home to Cafe in the Crypt, if you fancy going into the crypt of the church and having a cup of tea. There's a cafe down there as well, very, very nice. Over to the right here, in the centre of the road, you've got this gentleman sitting on horseback. Now he is officially the centre of London, apparently. All distances to and from London when they're being measured, start and finish from that particular statue over there. Now we have got another stop here for you, if anyone's changed their views. Now this means they guard the official entrance to Buckingham Palace, as it's known. And the two gentlemen are not really allowed to move or speak to anyone unless they're on official business. Therefore, some very opportunistic ladies do take advantage of this fact by trying to put their phone numbers into the gentleman's boots, hoping to get a call back later on. If anyone would like to try their luck with these gentlemen or get a photo taken, this is stop number 11 on your maps for Banqueting House. Don't think anyone's coming down now. If you do want to come back here later on, they're there most of the day and they don't mind if you go over and take a photograph next to them, so if you do want to go over and see them later, you can do so. Large number of bedrooms to accommodate his family, whereas number 10 is actually quite a small building, so it's right down there toward the right hand side, number 10 Downing Street. All the official business, however, is still conducted from number 10, irrespective of the fact that that's not the Prime Minister's house, it's his Chancellor's house, and they literally swap houses whenever the Prime Minister's on official business. Which is coming up at the end of the bridge. The second question is number 13 on your maps, which is for the London Eye. It's very good if you want to go and try and get yourself some tickets for the London Eye at the Counting Hall box office, which is right at the end there toward the London Eye. It's two distinct separate cities. This one here on your left is the Spiritual, Royal and Residential Centre, so most of the people live around here. Whereas if you look over to your right now, this is the City of London. Now this is actually one of the smallest and also one of the richest cities in the world, because at just 1 square mile in size, it's home to over 550 banks. And we are going to go through there fairly shortly, so you should see some of those. Just to go and have a wander around there, come back on the bus later on. Then this is stop number 15 for Covent Garden. So we've got the one. Now this was actually done during the wars and left there as a permanent reminder of all the events that took place. So you can see the shell damage done just there.
No, I'm not.
Jagger go here, honey?
Yeah.
Now just looking on the left-hand side, you've got the Royal Courts of Justice. Now this face, one on either side, so the big two-faced black clock there, the first of its kind. We're currently on Fleet Street, which is very much associated with the press, because all the newspapers used to be based down here. Nowadays, however, they have moved on to much cheaper locations. With the very first English dictionary, he also used to go drinking there a fair bit.
Hey, how about I go right here? No, this is my side. This is my side.
Charles and Diana were married back in 1981. And also where a couple of quite famous people are buried, including Nelson from the top of Nelson's column, the Duke of Wellington, who won the Battle of Waterloo for us, and of course Christopher
being all renovated.
Himself. Now you can actually get tickets to go inside here.
Filming.
What about Rachel? Is she being naughty?
I am Rachel.
Yeah, what about Rachel? Is she being naughty?
No.
No?
Stop filming.
Becoming Johnny Baker.
She's Johnny Baker.
We're coming up over on the right-hand
No,
side,
I'm
just
not.
after the traffic
I'm
lights,
not.
immediately between these two buildings. You can issue the money and set the interest rates. But you'll notice there are no windows on the ground floor, done quite deliberately, because there's actually a huge vault underneath the Bank of England, a big safe, where most of the country's riches and gold is kept. So done quite deliberately, as I'm sure you can imagine. Now, another interesting thing about this area is actually the streets, which if you look to your left and right, you'll notice are very, very narrow, very thin streets. Now, of course, this was an ideal breeding ground for disease because people were literally living one on top of the other. And back in 1665, a rather nasty one broke out. It was, of course, the bubonic plague. And this was a terrible disease, right down to about 1 steep steps will get you all the way up to the top there. But I think it's quite an achievement if you do manage to get all the way up to the top because they are very, very steep steps. Which is why they'll actually offer you a small certificate just to say you managed to do it if you did want to go up the monument later on today. Very often confused with its next door neighbour on your left there, that's Tower Bridge. Lovely photo opportunity from here as you can see. I'll tell you all the detail in a few moments when we actually go over the bridge itself. Just while we'll take photos, I'll tell you a bit about London Bridge, which we're currently on. Now, London Bridge would have been the only means of crossing the River Thames when it was originally built. And it connected the City of London, which is the area behind us, with Southwark, which is actually the area ahead of us over there.
London Bridge.
Now, Southwark would have been a big entertainment district. It would have been full of all sorts of bars and taverns and Shakespearean theatres and things like that. So no doubt you would have encountered a couple of rather unsavoury characters in Southwark.
Here we go. The London Dungeon. Big bus sightseeing. Bye. Come by every 15 minutes. Wild? Or is Jonathan being wild? Where's Rachel?
Well, I can't stand on a stupid
Alright, you guys ready to go into this scary dungeon? The London Dungeon? The Tower of London. Look at the Tower of London. Tower of London. Themes. Where? Big Ben. In Parliament.
Honey, where are you?
Hey, honey.
Where are you?
We're in a restaurant. It's called The Grill, and it's part of.
Gordon Ramsay. I have squab. That is pigeon.
Gordon
And that is a
Ramsay.
very nice Australian wine.
It's not the chef here, it's a woman who's a prototype underneath him. And the wine is delicious. They decanted the wine, honey.
And you have duck wine? That's pretty nice, honey. So tomorrow, where are we going?
Taking a limo to the country, which is southwest of here.
Oh yeah,
But
cool.
it's on the English Channel.
Very nice.
Harrods right in front of us.
Look at that today. How many people are here
Oh,
just to watch
it's crazy.
window shop?
It's like they were giving stuff away. I mean, you might think so, but we didn't buy anything. But
Doesn't matter. But it's government is making money from you. You know.
yeah,
At least you're walking.
Yeah.
Taking a train from there to there. You know.
yeah.
Not only Harrods. Government is making money as well from you. To go in a nice bridge by train or by bus or this and that. Pictures. There's a picture of the years.
Look at it.
I don't think that you
Natural
see that.
Museum.
No?
No.
Oh, sorry. I missed that. Or I'll show you. Maybe on your right hand side. There are the three pictures.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the middle one picture comes
Wildlife.
photography of the years. Middle one.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel. Good morning. Don't piss on me, Daddy. Good morning, Harrison. And Sleeping Beauty, Baby Jen.
Quiet.
Oh, we're interrupting the cartoons. Sorry. We're Chewton Glen, honey.
Hi, honey.
This is our room. Oh, this is the kids' room. We're upstairs.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, we're taking a walk down the beach.
To the lobby.
Into the lobby with...
No, this way.
Oh, this way? The health club's up there. There's our room, the Alice Beverly Suite. Think it'll get a little boring?
A little bit.
Nice gardens. Nice suites. There's my car, honey.
I know.
It's a Ferrari 328.
Hey, honey, I like this little courtyard effect. Isn't it quite nice?
Yeah. Yeah, I like the way they do the rails up there, too.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good morning.
Oh, that whole wing over there, it looks pretty new, huh? There's the bar, my cigar bar. And now we'll take a walk to the beach. Like these gates, Mommy? Same color and everything.
Chewton Glen in the countryside in London.
Don't take a picture of monkey, you'll break
And Jennifer and Rachel just had a manicure. Beautiful, let me say.
Daddy had a facial.
Daddy had a neck.
Lord Harrington is getting his first facial today.
Let me see those fingernails.
We're going swimming.
Wow.
By the way, oh, there's tennis up there too, Jenny. Maybe we'll play tennis tomorrow.
And you can see back to the hotel here.
Okay.
Mom, what's that?
Okay, we're headed to the beach. Oh, look at the ducks. Let's eat a duck. Quack, quack. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're just about ready to cross Christchurch Road. It's very busy. Okay. We just crossed the main road and we're following the stream to the English Channel. Here we go. Right? Getting close to the English Channel. The stream is quite fast. Here we go, Jen. We'll catch up to the others. There it is, Jen. The English Channel.
What do you mean?
Right there, the water.
It's called the English Channel?
Channel, yeah.
Why?
And supposedly they swim there in the summertime. Tie your shoe. Hey, Daddy, wait up! Now, you can see sort of a landmass over there. There's some ships and birds in the sky. My Jen. Okay. Let's see what it's like by the waterside. Found it? All right, well, here's the stream going back to the ocean. And Daddy, it's...
The streams all lead to ocean.
And honey, it's
The
very...
Isle of Wight is in the Beatles song.
Yeah. Honey, it's very much like Gay Head. See the beaches?
Yeah, look at the erosion up there.
Yeah.
Gayhead, that's where Jen's gonna live.
Martha's Vineyard, honey. What do you think, honey?
Pretty cool. I've never seen the English Channel.
No,
I was
I-
telling Jonathan, people swim across that 18 miles.
Is it
They need
18
a
miles?
Shark cage. Yeah.
Ah.
Women have done it now too.
I know. A few sharks, that means the water's warm.
It's a long swim.
The borough of Christchurch. Do not climb over the rocks.
What means the water's warm?
Sharks?
Oh, you know what?
Look, there's a shark. Get your bum bum.
You can find, they say, if you can find on the beach here is shark's teeth. Look,
Okay, Mommy, we're gonna get back.
I know. Look,
Underneath this,
look for any shark teeth. Here, is that a shark tooth right there?
Like this?
Yeah. A
What are
rock.
these dogs? What do they have in their mouth?
Litter.
Hey, they're delivering the paper to us.
Is that what they're doing? Cute dogs. Okay, let's head back.
No,
A walking stick. Looks like it came right out of the book. Hi. We'll take our English memories back to America. We're headed back to the hotel. Having fun with Mommy? Okay. Let's go to the hotel. Quite sprawling. Hi, Jen. And Jonathan's going to have his facial. This is quite nice. You do this off the tennis court. Little patio. Very pretty. Sit here and have lunch. Quite simple. Beautiful grounds. Pool. Can eat dinner out here, lunch. Okay.
What's wrong? Can we have peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Look at those windows, aren't they beautiful?
Can I have a peanut butter and jelly or peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
Look at this. Oh, honey, is this what Mommy has?
No.
Yeah, it is. Look.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. Except I have a fountain in there. See?
Hey, honey, I just had some hot stone treatment, massage,
Yeah.
and Jennifer had her first facial ever, Mummy.
Wow, what a beautiful face that is.
Jonathan had a facial yesterday, but today
Hi,
they couldn't get a
monkey.
massage because they're too young.
We're in the roundabout and we're ready to go skeet shooting?
This is not called a roundabout. This is called the Discover, the Defender.
The Defender. Long Rover Defender. Is this a Range Rover?
This is a Land Rover.
A Land Rover.
We make, this is the one that hasn't changed much for about 40 years.
Oh yeah, made in England.
And it goes anywhere, right?
Got BMW engine in it now.
Oh, it's BMW engine.
Yeah, they're, for what they're designed to do, they're brilliant. They're not the most comfortable vehicles, but they certainly, for what we use them for,
Yeah.
they're absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then the posh one, the Range Rover.
The thatched roof.
Right.
And then you get your one between the two, which is your Discovery.
Yep.
And then they've just brought a little one out called a Freelander, which is really, it's not.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
It
the
doesn't, it's
horses.
not particularly horses. It's for that market.
No, they're horses. Yeah, they're horses.
Those are horses, those are.
Range Rovers are pretty popular in the States now.
Yeah, they are. They're certainly done well. They're not the most reliable vehicles on the road.
Yeah.
Compared with some of the Japanese cars and that are around about. No way. And,
Can take a picture of it, John. Did you get it?
It's gone.
All right. That was neat.
Where are we going?
I don't know. I'm looking for him. We just saw a beautiful pheasant here. It's probably in the thicket somewhere. Wow. Jonathan, maybe we should get one of these for our house.
Oh, why not?
the clay trap.
Yeah. And you get the battery. That works good.
Conventional car battery on it.
Yeah.
We've got on the other side, we've got about 3 or 4 set up.
Oh, look at the bird. Wow. Wish I could see that pheasant again. It was a nice, beautiful bird. Okay. I bet you the pheasants are all in here.
Basically, for the sake of the children, everyone's safe there. So we've got any cartridges in.
That's right.
This one, there's nothing in the gun, which is the most important thing. Okay, just for demonstration purposes, you wouldn't normally do this. I'm going to close the barrel up while we're here. To open it, you push it to the right.
Push it
I'll
to the
be
right.
loading your cartridges in anyway, and don't worry, it takes a little bit to get used to, but you'll find that it's a little bit stiff, but once it moves, it opens up quite easily. Okay. There is a safety catch on this Beretta. You'll find that it actually resets itself every time. So if you had cartridges in that, you're ready to shoot. I would say ready to shoot. You push the safety forward. The gun's now live. When you pull the trigger, it will click and fire. Okay. Notice though, when you open the gun, it resets itself every time. Okay. Don't ever rely on that though. Unless you're ready to shoot, keep your finger away from the trigger. Keep it above the housing at all times. Okay. Right. Easiest way to learn is to learn to stand at what we call 5'3", a bit like a sword fighter. So anyone left-handed? No.
Yes.
Oh, well, no.
Jonathan
well,
is.
he shoots right.
You shoot right-handed. That's fine. Okay. So basically, it's 5'3" with your feet. So my left foot is a 5'3" out, and my back foot is a 3. Shoulder width apart. I've got a good stance there. Then if I push my weight to my front foot, I can nearly lift my back foot off the ground.
Yeah.
What that does is when you get the recoil of the gun, it's got somewhere to go. If you're standing with all your feet on your back foot, all your weight, and your hips are forward, the gun's got nowhere to recoil, and that's when you start getting the problems of it hurting. You do get marking, reddening sometimes on it. That won't happen if you hold the gun snugly. You hold it nice and tight, not a problem at all. So with the barrel closed, if you point it directly up to the sky and let the gun drop, your left hand comes up obviously onto the stock. It finds what we call the deltoid muscle, which is just here. It feels high, but once you've curled into the gun, it's actually not, if you see what I mean. Okay? If you have it right down here,
Yes.
it will pinch you, it will hurt you, okay? And I will be quite tactile, pushing your shoulder in. I will be grabbing your shoulder, pushing you into the gun, okay? From there, obviously, the gun's balanced. If it's up there, you're going to have all sorts of problems, okay? And it will fly back. All right, bring your cheek down, your right cheek down onto the stock here, okay? If you close your left eye, you can look straight up the barrel. It's a little red knob at the end,
Yeah, that's what you want to guide.
okay? So we want to guide. Now the difference with obviously clay pigeon shooting and normal shooting is you have to be moving. It moves, moving. Okay. What people do if you're target shooting, you can aim, pull the trigger, bang, go. With a clay, as it goes up in the air, you want to be moving the gun, bang.
Ah,
Gun moving.
that's true.
Get out of the sky. With what we've set up here initially,
Yeah.
is what we call just a go. Snap it close. Right, up onto your shoulder for me. Watch it, guys. It's going to go bang now. Okay. All right. Safety off. Keep your finger away from the trigger, John.
Safety off.
Push it forward now. The gun's live. We're ready to fire. Okay. Keep your weight forward. Keep it snug. Okay. Right. Just keep it nice and snug. That's the main thing. Pull it when you want it. Just shout pull. Pull. First sensation of it happening though. It's all there. Okay. Break the gun. When you break the gun, the cartridge is going to fire out. Okay. It usually gets me. Okay. We'll try another one. Onto your shoulder. Pull. There it is. Oh, safety. That's fine.
I'm not used to that. Is this something new on all guns?
No, they should have safeties. You see in the Lambert.
The ones I've always had, they had the manual safety. You know, where you had to put it on.
You had to physically put it on. That gun you do.
Oh,
the other gun you do. Right, now it's live. You had a pigeon then. Nice and slow. Okay? That's fine. What I want you to do, start the gun a little bit lower. I'd rather you catch it up rather than slow the gun down, if that makes sense to you. You're seeing it going away from you, so start moving the gun so the gun's below it.
Move it up.
I'll move it up. Yeah. Okay. Right, we're going to go one. Put the right barrel, I think so. I'm going to take the bottom one, I think. Break the gun open a bit more. Okay, close it for me. Keep your finger away from the trigger. That's it. Up onto your shoulder for me. Okay, nice and slow. First one's going to be a shot. Don't worry about it. Alright? Doesn't matter. Just when you pull the trigger when I say now. Okay? Right, keep your finger off the trigger for a moment. When you push this forward, the gun's live now. Okay, just rest your finger over the trigger, don't pull it. Don't pull it. Keep it nice and slow. I will tell you when to pull, I'll say now, okay? Grab it nice and slow. Okay? Shout pull when you want to see it. Pull. Time now.
Whoa.
Whoa?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Did he get
okay?
it? Did he get
No,
it?
you went over. You okay?
Oh, it looked like it broke, didn't it?
Did he break it? I don't know, I was watching him.
Oh,
I think
don't
he broke it.
expect people to hit him.
Yeah.
How you got one?
I think you broke it.
How you feeling?
It hurt.
You want to get it right in here.
You want to get it?
Okay? See here? That's where you want it, alright? Go again.
Jonathan, you got it.
Jonathan, you get the
One
first
more,
one.
Dad.
I totally missed it.
No, you got it. You clipped it.
Close it. Okay, right. Where I was just said, right in there. If you put it in there, yeah, because you've got to really snug into it like that, yeah? Okay? Alright, now the gun's live again. Okay? Just rest your finger over the trigger. How you doing? Yeah? Okay, get comfortable. Zip your jacket. Zip your jacket right up. Okay? Yeah, right in there. Needs to be.
Hey, Jonathan, we're going home. Limo's coming to pick us up in 45 minutes. So, get dressed so we don't miss our plane. And guess what, Jonathan? It's raining out. Where'd Jen go to get dressed? Alright, Rachel went to return the movie and the game Clue. And Jonathan, I read your whole book.